What up, dudes? Serious here. With Deadpool and Wolverine hitting theirs this upcoming week, I'm of course going to be doing my reviews for the X-Men films. Now, I'm not going to be doing my reviews for the Fox movie. Uh, that's gonna be way too much. So I'm just gonna talk about the X-Men films. So here's my review for the very first X-Men movie to come out, and that is 2000's X-Men. Now, this movie was a groundbreaker at the time because this, of course, came out around a time where like the superhero genre wasn't as like let's say big as it was today. Like the '90s, there was stuff like obviously Blade, Batman, and Robin, and all. So X Men really was a movie that I can't say really put the comic book genre on its core. And of course, they got Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, which you guys might not know this, believe it or not. Granted, I was a little too young to figure this out, too. But when I got a little older, I actually realized that not, and I actually found out that not many people really liked the Hugh Jackman casting at one point. That's right. It is crazy to believe when Hugh Jackman was first cast as Wolverine, loads of people hated it, and now because I guess he was in like their Wolverine standards, he was like not that tall and stuff like that. And plus, at the time, he was more of a Broadway, like this music dance guy. So it is insane to believe people did not like the Hugh Jackman casting. Now, you can't really think of Wolverine without thinking of Hugh Jackman. So let's talk about, how crazy times there was. But, still, X Men from 2000 was terrific. If you guys don't know much about it was directed by Bryan Singer, who, let's be for real, is very problematic now. But take out his like personal life and everything. He has put out some cool stuff, whether it's the Usual Suspects, X Men, and all. But of course, his him being like a creepazoid really shies away from his directing talents. But anyway, now the film depicts a world where unknown proportions of people are mutants, possessing superhuman powers that make them destructed by normal humans. It focuses on mutants, warriors, and rogue as they are brought into conflict between the two groups with radically different approaches to bring them the acceptance of mutants kind. You of course got Charles Xavier's X-Men and the Brotherhood of Mutants led by Magneto. Now the cast list is insane. Let me. All right. The cast list includes the likes of Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier, aka Professor X, Ian McKellen as Magneto, Famke Janssen as Jean Grey, James Marsden. This was actually the movie I guess they really brought James Marsden, like pretty much put him on the map. He of course played Cyclops. Other folks, you got Ray Park as Toad, Tyler Mane as Sabretooth, Rebecca Romaine Stamos at the time was Stamos as Mystique, Sean Ashmore playing the role of Bobby Drake, aka Iceman. Uh, You also had some other folks here and there, and this is a really strange one. Like the effects, of course, was really fun. The storyline was really cool. Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen really embody the role of Professor X and Magneto. Some of the cast and scenes are pretty decent. They pretty much bring these characters to life, and of course, Halle Berry as Storm is terrific. I mean, there's a lot to love about the original X Men movie. It's just so entertaining, so fun. Really brought like, of course, at the '90s, the closest thing we had to X Men was like obviously the X Men anime show, which got revived with X Men '97. But this was the first time we really got the X Men to live action, and it's a really great one. Like, if you guys have never really seen X Men from 2000, it's on Disney Plus. Go watch it. It's a really fun one. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen 2000's X Men? If so, what's up? Were you a fan or were you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments, and where would it rank in the X Men films for you? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is Timmy Sire.